What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright. Today I got a brand new video here for you guys, and today we are actually going to be talking about my 21st birthday, man. So this took place yesterday, actually, man, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it because it was definitely my most emotional birthday. Turning 21 was definitely something that really changed me as a person, as much as that is saying, like, let me explain myself first. I know when you turn 18, technically you will be considered an adult, but when I turned 18, really nothing changed for me. I don't know. I went from the age of 17 to 18. I really felt no different waking up in the morning, but I was 20 years old. Changing from 20 to 21, it hit me a lot harder than it did my 18th birthday. Now, I'm not 100% sure why. I think it might just be something in my brain where I thought 21 would be the actual age of an adult. Okay, so when I turn 18, I still feel like you have that kid mentality. You're not 100% experienced with a lot of different things, but when you're 21, I feel like all that experience as a kid from there on out is definitely life-changing. And the way I feel about that, I know that when you turn 21, you only get a couple of perks. Obviously, those perks are you are able to drink alcohol, buy alcohol legally, you are able to gamble and go to strip clubs, and pretty much that's about it. Like, there's not a lot of perks of being 21 other than, you know, drinking alcohol, which is everyone's favorite. But I was told by my parents, I was asked by my parents if I wanted to have, you know, a big party or, you know, invite everyone over and have a little drinking session, pretty much, you know, just average party shit, but obviously we'd all get pretty drunk that day. But I didn't want to go that route. Now, there's a couple reasons for that. The number one reason is I don't even like drinking alcohol, man. So I'm very different from a lot of other kids my age. A lot of people who turn 21, you know, would go out, buy a bottle, buy a case, and just immediately start drinking. Me, I went downstairs on my 21st birthday. I got home from work, and my dad came home, and I asked him, yo, you got beer? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, let me have my first legal beer with you. So he was pretty happy about that, as was I. So we went to the garage, cracked open 2 Bud Lights, and, you know, cheers, started drinking, man. It was very, very dope, a super dope experience that I'm glad I got to have with my father, because I know that a lot of people out there won't be able to get that experience with their father, or, you know, might have a different childhood than me. In other words, I'm super grateful for everything that I have, you know, especially my parents. I'm super grateful that they're still together, that I am, you know, I live and they love me as much as they do and care about me. Like, that shit really goes a long way. I know as I was a teenager, I really shrugged it off, kind of, you know, I just wanted to hang out with my friends. I really didn't spend too much time with my family in high school. I was more about, you know, going out, socializing with my friends and going to parties, things of that nature. But once I got out of high school, man, it was pretty life-changing for me. I realized a lot of things. Actually, I was pretty much still in high school. Maybe like halfway through senior year, I started to slowly realize things, because I started to fall off with my friend group. I realized a lot of different things with my friends, and they weren't even actually my friends in the first place. And my parents were telling me this as well when I was going out and hanging out with them. They said they were, you know, not a good influence on me, and that they really weren't my friends as much as I thought that they were. Turns out, man, they were right. And it's crazy, because I was like, you know, maybe you guys are right, but that's something I have to experiment, or I have to experience myself. I didn't believe them until things slowly started happening over the course of years of hanging out with them. I realized that they weren't my friends in the beginning. I mean, they were in the beginning, but that could have been for a lot of different reasons. One, I had a lot of money when I was in high school, which a lot of kids my age did not have, and that's because I had a YouTube channel before this, and I uploaded a video and it went viral for like 6 months, and I was making a fair amount of money off that video. And then that's when I kind of met this group of friends and started hanging out with them, and then I started smoking weed, and that was a super big impact in my life as well, smoking weed. But at 21, when I woke up from my you know, from the night of my birthday, pretty much, or the morning of my birthday, I woke up and it was like 5:50, and I had work at 6. So I ended up getting in my car and realizing, what am I doing with my life? What's going on? What's happening? And at 21, I thought I would be in a little bit of a different situation, a different place in my life, but I'm still still, you know, the same person pretty much, but I also feel like all those responsibilities I was supposed to have when I turned 18, I kind of pushed them off. And I was like, you know what, 21 will be the actual age that I'm an adult. And I was sitting in my car, I'm like, dude, I'm really 21 now, man. And it just hit me all at once, everything, like just life in general, where I'm at, what I'm doing. And it was very emotional for me, dude. I pretty much broke down in my car in the morning, started crying. I was like, you know, I'm fucking 21 years old, dude. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I'm kind of an emotional person when it comes to certain topics. And I got a text from my mom in the morning, and she basically told me how good of a kid I am, how I turned out. And because I was not the best kid in high school, man, like I definitely was not. But at the same time, I remained respectful to my parents through everything. Now, they would bitch at me and yell at me for things that I thought were nonsense as well, but I always approached them in the most respectful way possible. I would also state my opinion on certain matters to them, but also in the most respectful way possible. Even when I thought they were wrong about certain things, I would tell them how I felt about how they were feeling, but also the most respectful way possible. I can't stress that enough, dude. And I think that is where I made the right choice. Like, I would argue with them at times. I never ever cussed at my parents, never got into any big fights with my parents. I have gotten kicked out, but that is just because I went down a little bit of a path. I was taking Xanax, I was taking drugs that I should not have ever taken in the first place. And again, man, that just goes back to my friends pretty much, dude. I wouldn't have ever gotten into any drugs, I feel like, if I didn't meet this friend group in high school. And I was a sophomore in high school when I met this friend group, and I kind of did a complete 180, and I turned into, you know, not the nice kid. I mean, I was still nice, but I was just doing bad shit, which is not good in the end at all. And I was realizing that while I was reading my mom's text, and, you know, she texted me a little paragraph, and I texted her a paragraph back, and she was very emotional about the whole thing as well. She can't believe that I'm 21. I'm her oldest child, and I'm 21 years old now, and that is, 21's a big number, dude. Like, it's really, really big, like, for me, at least in my mind. That is, like, I'm a mature adult now, bro. That's kind of what society would say I am, and that's pretty much standards, I feel like, of being a 21-year-old. I have different responsibilities now, even though realistically I don't. I feel like I will. Like, it's acceptable now for me to have certain responsibilities, you know, even though I've always been paying bills, you know, since I was 18, paying rent, giving, you know, pretty much just giving a little portion of my check to my parents to cover for whatever bills I need to pay. I think my phone bill, my car bill, and my car insurance are the 3 bills I pay. And that adds up, man. It's like almost like $500 a month. So I've been, you know, working a 40-hour-a-week warehouse job for a while, and, you know, not at the exact same spot, different spots over time, but I've always been working, and I've always been paying my parents their fair share of money. And I know that that helps them a long way too. And overall, man, it pretty much just all dawned on me when I woke up that day. I was like, okay, this is real, man. And I was born at 6:06 in the morning, and I start work at 6. I was sitting in the driveway in my car, pretty much just not even reminiscing, but just thinking about everything that I've been through in life and where I'm at. And I looked at the clock, and it was 6:06, man. And I was pretty much winding down the time till my exact birthday. And then once it was 6:06, I'm like, damn, I am really an adult now, bro. I'm officially 21. It's crazy, dude. I've been on this earth for 21 years, and I'm not exactly in the situation I would like to be in when I was, you know, a kid, thinking, back when I was a kid thinking about being 21. I'm not anywhere close to where I thought I would be at, but I'm also not in a bad situation at all. You know, I'm still doing shit. I'm still working, paying bills and shit, normal human shit. And it kind of, I don't know why, it just played a very big emotional impact on my life that day, which was yesterday, turning 21. Like, it's wild, man. And I had, like I said, I had my first beer with my dad legally, and I'm very grateful that I have parents the way they are and who they are. They taught me so much shit in life, dude. And I just want to let you guys know, never take your parents or your family for granted, because other people out there do not have the same environment that you might have. They, you know, might have grew up without a dad or without a mom. And if you have both your parents still, really cherish that, bro, because they're not going to be here forever, and every moment counts, dude. Like, make sure you make them proud. And that's what my mom said to me as well. She said I make her very proud, because all the shit that I've been through, all the mountains I've climbed pretty much in my life, all the obstacles I've had to overcome, I made it through with their help. If I did not have them with me, if I didn't have, you know, my mom or my dad to tell me what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it in certain situations, I know I would definitely be different than who I am today. And I really and I enjoy every second of who I am, because I know that there are not a lot of other people on this earth like me. I'm very unique with the way I act, the way I am, the way I approach people. I'm very kind. I'm very generous. Some might say I'm too generous, but that's just who I am as a person, dude. And I'm very respectful. I know for a fact my parents did a great job raising me. The way I talk, the way I, act around people, I'm very respectful, and I would not have any of that shit if it weren't for my parents and the way they disciplined me as a kid and the way I grew up. I'm very grateful. Thinking on it now, especially today, I might not have been as grateful as I should have been growing up as a kid, because I didn't know what other kids, had, what other kids didn't have. I wasn't comparing myself to anybody, and I didn't really know what other people's situations were in life. And thinking about it now, I do. I've met people in, not so good situations, and it just makes me that much more grateful for what I have. And that all turned me pretty much into who I am as a person, like realizing things, talking to people, meeting, different people. And I know a lot of other people don't have it the way I do. Maybe they would have ran away as a kid. I mean, I've done that as well, but I always came back. My parents, they cared about me. They would call me. Even when I got kicked out, my parents would call me, check up on me, make sure, I'm doing okay, pretty much texting me. And it took a little while for me to fully understand what I actually was going through. But looking at it now, man, I'm just extremely grateful for everything I have. And especially just this YouTube channel as well, dude. I grew pretty fast, dude. The way I am right now, I'm not even that big. I'm at a good standpoint though in my life, in my YouTube channel especially. I definitely am out here making videos as much as I possibly can, because I know that this is a hobby of mine I've enjoyed since I was a kid. And even behind this mic right now, I'm so grateful that I can even make this video, dude, because certain people would enjoy making these videos but can't execute them properly. And I guess some of that would be experience as well, but at the same time, it's insane, dude. It is I'm kind of going off topic with it, but I'm very grateful for this YouTube channel as well. We're not that big, but I finally got, my little fan base, my little section of YouTube. And it's very little, but that's all I've ever wanted with a YouTube channel. I just wanted a small group of people to just enjoy my shit. Even one person would be nice, but if I have 5 or 6 people really enjoying my shit every video I upload, dude, that's pretty much my whole purpose in uploading YouTube videos, is to educate people in my personal experience and help people out in certain situations where they wouldn't, they turn to, different shit. And if you see this video, man, and you watch any of my shit and it helped you out at all, that is the exact purpose of my YouTube channel. And I'm really glad that people take into consideration some of the tips that I say, some of the things that I say in my videos, because I'm a real good person to learn things from. I've learned a lot of shit in my life, like I said before, and I definitely want to spread that knowledge with as many people as I possibly can, so you guys can avoid some of the situations I might have put myself in, or some of the parts in life where I might have fucked up a little bit, so you guys can avoid that at all costs, or maybe find a way to get out of that hole that you guys are in because you're hanging around with the wrong group of friends, or whatever the case may be. That is the exact point of this YouTube channel. And overall, man, this is gonna be a pretty long video, it looks like, but I just really wanted to get this shit off my chest, because I'm 21 years old now, bro. I'm, in my eyes, I'm not a kid no more, and definitely in society's eyes, I'm not a kid no more at all either. I'm an adult, and maybe some people might think otherwise, but me, this is the age where I say, okay, this is life now, bro. I'm an adult. I gotta figure out what I want to do, what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I'm sober now for a month, and I don't think I'm ever gonna smoke for a long time, definitely a couple years. And the situations that led up to me not being able to smoke, or not smoking in general, I'm just glad they happened the way they did, because in the end, I feel like this is the best move. I know if I was, I didn't get caught up, I definitely know that I would still be smoking weed, and I'm just glad it happened the way it did, bro. I'm still here, I'm still a free man. And you know, everybody has their little fuck ups in life as well, those little humps you have to achieve, you have to overcome. And without my parents' help, man, I don't think I would have really been able to make some of them obstacles by myself. And again, that's where it comes in. It's like, be grateful for everything you have in life. Even if you don't have both your parents, you at least have one, and you really have to cherish that parent, or you know, your relatives, whoever is taking care of you. You really have to cherish that for as long as you can, because they're not gonna be here forever, dude. Anything could happen at any time, and every day is really blessed, pretty much, man. That's what I realized when I realized that years ago as well, but today or yesterday it really dwelled on me. It's like, okay, this isn't a forever thing. You really have to enjoy day by day as much as you possibly can. So turning 21 definitely played a huge impact in my life, and this is an age where, like I said, I'm technically, I was an adult 3 years ago, but this is the age where I consider myself a full adult. Like, this is the last stage where I unlock things in life, and that's it. There's nothing left to unlock really in life. Like, from now, it's just until I die, pretty much. However long God gives me on this earth, I'm gonna cherish every day I possibly can and make the most out of it. And I have been doing this since high school as well, but I haven't ever thought about it this deep. And turning 21, I don't know if, you know, that was the best thing for me to think about, but it really hit me, dude. Like, it hit me so hard. And I was literally just thinking about all this shit the day I woke up and turned 21. I was like, wow, I am 21 years. It's mind-blowing, dude. So if you guys are still younger watching this video, cherish every day you possibly can. Make sure you cherish your parents. Cherish everything you have in life, and just be grateful, because some kids can't even watch this video, bro, because they have nothing to watch it on. Like, they don't have anything, you know, no electronics at all. So if you're watching this video, like I said, man, be thankful for everything you have, everything, you know, your parents, your grandparents, all that shit, dude, because I lost my grandparents as well, and they're not here no more, to see what I can become in life. And it's really, anything can happen at any time, like I said, man. So make sure you guys are grateful, and you spend each day to your most potential, and make the most out of every possible situation you can. And if you guys ever have any, you know, struggles, or are having to climb certain obstacles that you guys think you might not be able to climb, let me know in the comments, bro. Check my YouTube channel out too. That is what the videos I upload, to try to help you guys out climbing certain obstacles that you guys think you might not overcome, but I know each and every one of you guys can overcome. It's definitely possible. I've did it, and I know for a fact each and every one of you guys can do it by yourself. So it should just be you. You are all you need in life, but at the same time, really try to enjoy everything that you and your family have to offer. Because like I said, man, one day you're gonna move out, or you're gonna be on your own, and you're really gonna be reminiscing on those moments, saying, oh man, maybe I should have, you know, spent a little more time with so-and-so, because I can't no more, you know? So with all that being said, man, this is a fucking really long video, but I need to drop it because it's very important to me, and I really want to let you guys know how I feel on my 21st birthday, man. I'm 21 years old. It's crazy. And man, like, in my eyes, I'm an adult, and I know in a lot of other people's eyes, and definitely in society's eyes, this is the last level of unlocking shit, dude. Like, I made it, you know. This is it. This is as far as you know, unlocking shit goes, pretty much. When I say unlocking shit, I mean being the legal age to buy shit, you know, buy certain things. Like I said, alcohol. I can go to titty bars now. I can, you know, gamble, and those are all perks that you unlock in life. And I mean, maybe that I'm not aware of. I don't know if you could unlock more shit. I'm sure you can, you know. Other than that, it's retirement, bro. That's the last thing you pretty much unlock. From here on out, you work until you're retired, and then, you know, you just chill after that because you're already old. But anyways, man, that's the video I have for you guys. If you did enjoy, be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of your continued support on this YouTube channel. This is by far my best YouTube channel I've ever made, just for the amount of support, the amount of cool individuals I've met on this journey, and I'm grateful for it, man. I really am grateful for how far I've come, how many, you know, everything that I've done on here and in life, man. And that's the point where you guys are going to want to be at when you turn 21. You're definitely going to want to be grateful for everything you have. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section though. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching this shit, dude. Like, oh my God, it's crazy, man. I love you guys, for real. I really do love you guys. And I know there's not a lot of people going to watch this video, but 300, you know, 200 200, 300 people, that's a lot to me, dude. That, I mean, not compared to other people, but I don't like comparing myself to other people. I like viewing my shit. I like seeing my shit at least help or impact one person. So with that being said, I'm out of here, guys. Stay low key, stay safe, stay savage. It's your boy, the Low Key Legend. I'm out of here. Adios.